Hey, I'm Dan Briggs. I play bass for Between the Buried and Me.
And we're going to talk. Alright, first question is, what inspired the song Arsonist?
Arsonist?
Uh-huh.
Well, funny story about that is Arsonist was actually written probably while I was definitely in high school. I was probably sophomore. I wasn't in the band yet.
Oh.
But I know the song is,
Uh-huh.
is about, whatever that church is. It's in, I think it's in Kansas or something. Or the website, godhatesfags.com. Just a bunch of, yeah.
Well, see, I read a little bit about it and it just intrigued me, so I didn't know if there was, like, more about it.
No, I mean, it's just, I think it's just about how ridiculous their views are.
Okay.
You know, I don't know.
Which I agree. That is
yeah, obviously.
Alright, well, also, I'd also read that you all were big Queen fans, or they're an inspiration.
Huge
What
fan.
is your favorite Queen song?
Well, I think my favorite album is Night of the Opera, which, you know, it's kind of obvious, I guess, you know, with Bohemian Rhapsody and whatnot on it, but some of my favorite Queen songs, and one of my favorite things about Queen is the quirkiness in their music. So Seaside Rendezvous is one of my favorite songs, just because, you know, they're doing, like, they're whistling in it, and they're adding, like, fake, like, horns and stuff with their voices, and, like, all this weird percussions in it, and it's totally just, you know, you can totally tell it's just a Freddie Mercury song all the way, and totally weird. And, I mean, his songs are always my favorite. You're My Best Friend is on that record, too, and that's another of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and that's a
I love that
a
song.
John Deacon song,
Right.
which is cool because the bass has a really cool, kind of prominent role in that song. Very, very neat.
Cool. Well, as I know we were just discussing off camera, you all have had a lot of member changes. Do you have any interesting stories about how anybody left, or was it all just kind of...
No, it was all before I joined. The last 5 years, it's been the same lineup, so...
Was that 05, right? Was the biggest member change?
Yeah, that's when me and Blake and Dusty kind of all came on board. Around the same time. Blake and I joined a few months later, but it was all right at the beginning of writing the Alaska album, which was actually 5 years ago from this month, I guess. It was like early January.
Okay.
I moved down, and yeah.
Alright, I just didn't know if anybody was like, went crazy or like...
No, I know, yeah. Yeah, I can't even really speak on behalf of any of them.
Okay.
But...
Just curious.
Yeah.
Alright, so I read also that you all were, or on your MySpace, I guess, there's a lot of St. Jude stuff. What is that involvement like?
I think that was just something that was presented to us by our merch company, Indie Merch, and you know, it's something that I wish we could you know, be more involved with. I know we've kind of my friend Erica works for a company, Keep Abreast, and we've kind of loosely done some contest related stuff with them, and hopefully we'll do more in the future. And you know, that's something that I wish we could do more of, you know, but the opportunity came to do something around the holidays, and we're like, yeah, I mean, that's a great idea, let's do it.
So it wasn't like a personal, like, you all did...
No, it was just kind of like,
yeah.
That was kind of just presented to us, and obviously it was
that's cool though that you'll do that,
idea.
because I feel like sometimes metal can get a bad rap, you know what I mean, of like just being all about the whatever, and it's nice to see like another side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that's good, that's definitely positive.
I think, well, I mean, also for like all bands, you know, I mean, they make their living off of selling merch and stuff, so, you know, I feel like to be able to, you know, really dig into that money and be able to give some back, you know, it was definitely awesome. Hopefully we'll be able to do more stuff like that.
Good, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I know that, I guess Tommy is involved in the clothing line, Jacob Rogers, or are you all, like, involved in that at all? Does he make you, like, wear the clothes or anything?
No, no, but I bought one of his shirts last time that he released something, and he's kind of, he wasn't mad, but he was just like, well, I mean, I would have given you a shirt. And I was like, no, I mean, we all kind of support each other and what everybody does outside of the band. I've got another band, and, you know, we all kind of, you know, are, I mean, I feel like it's important to support everybody in what they do, because...
What's the other band?
It's called Orbs. and we recorded a CD this time last year that should hopefully be out this summer.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, we just kind of, started around then.
I just wasn't sure, like, I thought it'd be kind of funny if he was, like, making you all buy stuff versus,
No, no. That's kind of like, I mean, they do clothing, but it's also, music-based, too, so that's, like, another outlet for him, just like Orbs is for me, and so, yeah.
Alright, well, you all, the songs are all pretty intricate, and some of them pretty long. How long would you say it takes you to write one song? Like, if you accumulate it all the time?
It depends. Like, if I think of the different songs on this album, like, the song Desert of Song, which is actually one of the shorter ones, Paul, literally just came in with that already done, basically, and we just sat down and worked out a few things. But, a longer song like Swim to the Moon, which is like 18 minutes long, that took, I mean, a lot of that song was pre-written, and a lot of it was kind of just arranging everything, but, that, of us all together, was probably like a solid week, or, week and a half, and that's, I mean, spending all day, every day, basically on it, and, and I guess also taking a break, and going home, listening to the song, making sure it's good, and then coming back and making changes, and that's kind of how, like, a lot of our writing goes. I feel like for this album, we kind of did a few longer sessions where we're all there for, 2 or 3 weeks at a time. We probably did, like, 2 different sessions like that, and then a couple just shorter, like, week-long sessions of, like, going through and brushing everything up, but, everything really happened in, like, a couple few week-long sessions where that was all we were doing, was just working on this stuff, and then...
Do y'all not live in the same area? Like, do you have to kind of travel?
I mean, like, Blake and Dusty are in the same area, and that's where we practice, and it's a half hour from me, about an hour and a half from Tommy and Paul. Yeah, but for the last 2 albums, Tommy was living in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so he was having to fly in or drive up, a long ways for us to be able to work, but, yeah.
Are y'all from North Carolina?
I'm from Pennsylvania, but I've lived there for 5 years, the whole time I've been in the band.
I've heard I've been there a lot of times, but it's, like, people say it's similar to Kentucky. I mean, like...
North Carolina?
Yeah. I mean, just, like, the weather, and it's pretty and kind of calm, like, low-key, but still, there's still some stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, there's,
what I mean?
Oh, it's great. I love it. I mean, I couldn't imagine living back in Pennsylvania now.
Yeah, my mom is from Pittsburgh, so I've been there a lot.
Yeah,
it's
I'm, like,
different.
2 hours north of Pittsburgh. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, North Carolina's great because you've got, like, the beaches, and then we live kind of in the middle, we all do, and it's great out there, too. And then you've got the mountains out west. So it's kind of an ideal place to live, actually.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Alright, let's see. This is kind of a dumb question, but, you all seem to have, like, a pretty good expanded vocabulary. I don't know if this is because I live in Kentucky, and I feel like... I don't know. But, did you all go to college or anything?
I went for a year and a half. And right after that 3rd semester is when I moved down, joined the band. And I was in school studying music performance on, like, upright bass, like an orchestral program. Paul went for, like, a semester, I think, and left. Blake did a full 2 years.
So you've kind of all at least dabbled in it?
Well, 3 of us did, yeah. I don't know I don't think Tommy ever went to school. He might have gone for, like, a semester if he ever did. I'm not sure. But
Okay, we have about 1 minute. So, I do just have to ask, because I love, like, metal hair, and obviously Paul has, like, the metal hair. Is he had that for as long? I mean, like, has he always had that?
No, he started growing it right before we started writing Colors.
Oh, okay.
We all, like, me and him and Tommy all had the same length hair, and then he just
kept growing.
He just let himself go.
All right. Well, is there anything we can expect in the future? We have like 30 seconds.
I mean, this year and beyond will kind of be, big years for us. Like, got a few release plans for the next year and some, so
all right,
we'd expect some different stuff.
We're all excited.
Awesome.
All right, well, it was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you, too.
See ya.